QVC that ever made me cry on air. And this is one of them from David's Cookies. These are the Butter Pecan Meltaway cookie dough pieces. It's a 96 count, customer top rated, sold out with me last time presented. I promise I won't cry this time. And I will share the story why it made me cry, but I have to tell you the experience that I had when I tried them for the first time was unbelievable, that the memories that these evoked. And that's what I think we love about holiday cookies, the traditions, the years, the people we think of who make them. I'm not a baker, so instead of baking cookies and making a mess, I always turn to David's, and I always turn to the Butter Pecan. And I know our customers love these, Adina Amicio, who brings us David's Cookies, because these are made with real butter, and so much butter, and such big, large, chunky pieces of pecans. And look at what you're getting here, 96 cookies for less than $36. This is amazing, just in time for our December holidays.
Right, in time for those cookie swaps, in time for those parties, everything that you want in a made from scratch pecan meltaway is right here. That is that eggless cookie that perhaps your grandmother made, or in Stacy's case, her aunt made, or maybe you're the baker. But imagine David's Cookies making this preformed dough for you. Butter-based, eggless cookie, everything that you love about what some people call a wedding cookie or a Russian tea cake.
That's how Mary Beth Rowe knows it, from a Russian tea cake, yeah.
Yep.
And it's just pure decadence. And you know what? This perfect size, because it's so rich in that buttery taste and those chunky pieces of pecan you can actually see.
Yeah.
You know, it's so satisfying. And we're getting 96 of them. They're all preformed. These ship frozen.
Yes.
Right? And we thaw and we bake them, and boom, there's no mess, no ingredients to go by, nothing to clean up, really.
Directly from the freezer, the time that it takes to preheat your oven, in 14 to 16, or in some cases 16 to 18 minutes, directions on the package, at 350, you are... Stacey didn't have one before, I have to tell you.
This is so incredible. First of all, the outside is so light and crisp but crunchy. And on the inside, literally, it's so buttery, it immediately starts melting over your tongue. And then you get the satisfaction
Easy
being able, I know, satisfaction, thank you. My mouth is watering so much because my taste buds are exploding, but you get the satisfaction of biting into these large, crunchy. I think I'm doing everything from trying not to cry like last time, because what this reminds me of is when I was a little girl, my mom, my grandmother, and my great aunt, my Aunt Babe, would all get together to bake cookies, and everybody had their specialty. My mom did chocolate chip, my grandmother was my mom did Kiffles, my grandmother did the thumbprint, and my Aunt Babe did the Butter Pecan Meltaways. And when I bit into this last time, I started getting emotional because it took me back to being that 6-year-old girl standing in my Aunt Babe's house with her ugly pink Christmas tree. I mean, I was right there in the moment, and all those ladies aren't with me anymore.
Oh my!
They are all looking down on me from heaven, and I felt like they were for this moment with me sharing this holiday, because it was the exact flavor. It's that made from love feeling that you get when you bite into a holiday cookie. And I know it sounds corny, but good food does that. Good food makes you feel loved. You serve good food, good cookies, because you love your family.
Yes.
And I had every bit of that from your cookies and David's.
Thank you.
That I did all those years ago with those very important women in my life. And the fact that you get 2 boxes, 96 cookies total, all you have to do is take them out and get ready to bake them. So why don't we talk about that, so I can kind of clap myself back over again.
Oh my gosh, I love the stories, because it is all about this time of the year, right? This is that cookie. So if you've got this on your list and you wanted to bake yourself, let David's take off that from your list with this butter-based preformed cookie dough that again, 16 to 20 minutes, you will have those memories. 2 separate boxes, a box for your friend, a box for yourself. That's what I love too. Staying in your freezer for up to 1 year. But I want to invite you to capture what Stacey and I are talking about.
Because this is what my aunt used to do.
Why not take out a brown paper bag, put some cookies in it, warm butter pecan meltaway cookies in it.
So we pull them out of the oven,
some powdered sugar.
Okay.
Let's pour it in here. And let's create those memories, right? A little sugar, a lot of sugar, whatever you want. Look where the butter's coming right through the bag.
No, and my Aunt Babe would always say, this would be the time she'd say, let's make it snow.
Let's
with the powdered
make
sugar. Let's make it snow. Yep, and of course, as a 6-year-old girl, my eyes would light up. This was the exciting part. This is what I could do. I'm gonna save this one for me. Oh, you gave yourself.
Yeah.
You're really good at this.
I'm going
I'm
all
going for the
in.
I'm going for the dusting to 1 inch.
Look
you
at
went for the
this.
6-7 inch snowstorm.
Look at that. We made it snow. And then the powdered sugar kind of gets that cakey bottom like that because they're warm and delicious. They're pre-formed. They're the perfect size. You know, I read a review because as we stated, you know, people are loving these
Speaking of the reviews, let me do this. And remember, these sold out last time. Remember I tried to grab my phone and order on air and they sold out on me?
That was my favorite.
Adina was kind enough to make sure there's plenty back for you.
Yes.
But here are the reviews. Here are the headlines I want to read to you. Better than homemade. Run, don't walk. Just buy. Serious butter flavor. It is that taste of nostalgia. They're kosher. It is doing all the work. If you have that cookie exchange, but you're not the baker,
8 dozen.
you walk in like a rock star. It's 4 pounds of cookie dough. In the best just experience, melt in your mouth, made just like homemade. Adina, thank you so much for bringing the bag. And let me share this story again.
Of course, I love it. Enjoy, everyone.
All right, Alberti.
Oh, I'm so excited that we have so many good yummies in our show. This one